What's up you guys, my name's Alex and today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of living in Tacoma, Washington. Now for those of you that don't know me, my name's Alex Bradshaw. I'm a local realtor here in the Seattle metro area, and if you plan on moving to the area or have any questions at all, please reach out. I would love to assist. My number is 253-250-7520, and without further ado, let's dive into this video. So to give you guys an overlook of this video, we're going to dive into 4 pros that I have, followed by 3 cons that I have, and yes, I'm rocking my Mariners jersey. They're looking good this year. Let's dive into it. So pro number 1 of living in Tacoma, Washington is that the cost of living is way lower than anything you can expect up north. The average home price in the city of Seattle is $770,000. Well, if you want to live down in Tacoma, your average home price is only $440,000. You also have some very beautiful areas in Tacoma, like North Tacoma, which is close to Ruston, a great, beautiful place to visit and be close to the water. And then you also have Northeast Tacoma, which is on the Pierce County and King County border, and that's another beautiful place to live. But a $350,000 damn near difference in price is insane. Crazy! The second pro of living in Tacoma, Washington is that there is always something going on for amenities and restaurants for you. I mean, I can list right now a ton of great restaurants that if you haven't been here, you've got to try. You've got Frisco Freeze, Southern Kitchen, Indochine, let's see, Katie's, Waterfront, Tavern, all great places to go and visit, so if you haven't already, go try them out. Now, not only is there a ton of food to enjoy, but there's also a lot of activities and events that are always being thrown in Tacoma. It's very culturally open here in Tacoma, and there's always night events that are going on, whether it's just a farmer's market or just an event planned for people to come by and enjoy and have a good time. And now, I don't necessarily recommend that Tacoma's the best place to go and walk around, but they do have the Candle Park, which is really cool to walk around with your dog or family just to enjoy on a weekend. Pro number 3 about living in Tacoma is, for the most part, those that were raised here rep their city very hard. Now, they're constantly defending themselves, being lumped in together with everyone in Seattle. They love their Rainiers team, which is the AAA team to the Mariners. And they all love the outdoors, and you kind of have to because it rains all the damn time here. Another cool thing I'd like to mention for pro number 3 is there are a bunch of cool coffee shops that are just super fun to explore. You have Old Tacoma that has all types of thrift stores that you can go and tour, which is really cool, and it's all near the water, so you always have a beautiful view, whether it is rainy or nice outside. Pro number 4 is that education-wise, Tacoma is loaded. Now you have UPS, which is the University of Puget Sound, Tacoma Community College, Pacific Lutheran College, PLU, which is awesome. So I mean, as far as wanting to send your kids to school, it's also a great place to live here in Tacoma. They have over 30,000 students, kindergarten through 12th grade, so not only college, but you have a ton of kids here in the area. Something else to note is that almost 50% of the city of Tacoma is actually married, and the average age here in Tacoma is 35 years old, so you have quite a younger demographic. Now let's dive into the 4 cons that I have about living here in Tacoma. The first con that I have for you is the traffic here is horrible. Now, if you ever need to go north or south off of I-5, which is the main freeway here, be expected to be in 30 to 45 minutes worth of traffic. And that's from anywhere from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Oh no! So if you have a long commute ahead of you, I very much recommend that you probably not live in Tacoma. Now, con number 2 is that the crime rate here is much higher than other cities here in Washington State. Now, according to niche.com, per capita, Tacoma has the 2nd highest in Washington State, and the bad areas here are bad. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. It's cheaper to live here in Tacoma, but it definitely has its bad areas. Now, there are neighborhoods in certain towns here in Tacoma that if you live in, you're never going to have to worry about it. But down south, it gets pretty bad here in Tacoma, and it's nothing to sugarcoat. Now, con number 3 of living in Tacoma is the nightlife here is very minimal. Now, I told you there's a lot of activities and markets to go and explore at night during the week and weekends. However, if you want to go to the clubs or anything of that nature, you're not going to find much in Tacoma. You are about an hour away from Seattle, so if you want to go and explore those types of things, you absolutely can. You just got a little bit of a commute, and don't leave to go up to Seattle anywhere between 4 and 7 p.m. because you're going to get caught in that traffic. Oh no! Now, con number 3 leads right into con number 4, which is that you're an hour away from Seattle. Now, I highly recommend that if you are working or have a job up in Seattle, you do not live in Tacoma because you are going to be driving a ton. And although Tacoma is the second largest city here in Washington State and there's tons of jobs here, a lot of the higher paying jobs are located up in Seattle. Another thing to note is that the average income for an individual here in Tacoma is roughly $35,000, and the average household income is $65,000. So although it is a little bit cheaper here, you are making a little bit less, which you can technically say balances out. So that is it for my 4 pros and 4 cons of living here in Tacoma. Now, I'm sure I missed a ton of things. These are just more of the major concerns and loves that are here in Tacoma. And again, I am a local realtor here, so if you guys have any plans on moving or just want to have a conversation about what the cities are like around it, please reach out. Again, my number is 253-250-7520. I do have a link below to have a conversation, and my email is also down there as well. And if you're just watching because you want to know a little bit about Tacoma, drop a comment down below. I'd love to interact with you and have a conversation. Other than that, I appreciate your time and hope you guys have a good one. Take care.